Hello and welcome. My name is Denise Deelwart, and I'm the creator and the founder of my unique flow grief trauma release method. Now, that sounds like a huge, big mouthful, doesn't it? But flow stands for feel, let go, overcome, and become whole. Now, we can't heal our grief trauma, and grief is trauma. When we lose somebody so special to us, we hit rock bottom. Our bodies shut down, our brains shut down, we shut down, and we just live in what I call la la land. And if we don't take action, if we just wait for time, if we just try and go through the 5 stages of grief, everybody is telling everybody to go through the 5 stages of grief, just wait, time heals all. That is the wrong advice. Please don't listen to people who are telling you that. How do I know? I'm a widow. I lost my husband, Martin, really suddenly in 2009 to a blood clot. He went to work and basically didn't come home. I was only 51, Martin was 55. So we were young. Our kids had just moved out of home. We were just starting on our new life together as a couple. And that was all gone in a flash. I tried to navigate the 5 stages of grief. I went for counseling. I went for therapy. I saw a psychologist, and nothing was moving me. Nothing was helping me move forward. I was being told, wait for time. Oh, Denise, it's going to take you 5 to 7 years, etc., etc., etc. I woke up one morning and I thought, I can't live like this anymore. I cannot live in this pain anymore. And I don't know if you're in that same situation, whether you've lost a child, whether you've lost a parent, whether you've lost a husband or a wife. It really makes no difference because you have shut down. So what happens when we shut down? We block our feelings. Yeah. We block how we feel and how we become numb. Who here can honestly put your hand up and say, Denise, I feel numb. I don't feel any emotions. I know because I was like that too. I didn't want to feel the world. The world was still turning around. Everybody was happy. When Martin died, my world died. I have clients that have lost children. When that child dies, oh my goodness, the whole family is impacted. It's not just that one person. The whole family is impacted. Same with any grief situation, anything that you're going through, any loss. It's a shock. It's a shock to the system and it's trauma. But here's the good news. If you are prepared to go down into yourself, now when I say go down into yourself, it's looking within. It's going, well, who am I now without my person? Who am I being right now? And the key is to feel whatever emotion comes up for you. I know that sounds really easy to do. Yeah, I'll just feel it. What the hell? I'll just feel it. That's what I thought. I'll just feel it. But here comes the issue. Here comes the next step. It's all very well to feel it, right? But how do you actually let it go? How do you actually take that next step to say, okay, I'm feeling this pain. I'm feeling this deep emotion. I'm feeling this emptiness. I'm feeling this loneliness. I'm feeling the loss. I'm feeling sad. But how do I start finding joy? How do I start growing towards my future? How do I start moving forward? And that's the key. That's the key. It's very difficult to do that on our own. I struggled. I couldn't do it on my own. I thought I could. I went and I read books and I got all the information that I could possibly do because we are information gatherers. We want the information. Tell me what to do and I'll do it. Tell me what to do and I'll do it. Which then leads to overwhelm. And what is overwhelm? Overwhelm is going, I don't know what to do, so I'll do nothing. So you block and you stop feeling anything because now you're in overwhelm. I don't know what to do. I didn't ask for this. This is not my life. This is not fair. And then the blame game starts. And especially the blame game of blaming yourself. The guilt, all those emotions start coming up. So if you're not feeling your emotions, stop. Go within. Get a journal and write down, what am I not feeling today? What do I need to feel today? How am I feeling? Is this feeling valid? Is it my feeling? And then what action steps are you going to take to release, to let go, to move forward? Now, letting go is not letting go of the love, of the memories, of the life that you had together. It's completely the opposite. It's actually embracing that. Letting go is letting go of those deep feelings of grief. Now, we feel our feelings in our body. We feel it wherever. I always get it in the pit of my stomach. I know when things are not right because I get this feeling in my stomach. That's where most of us feel it. We feel it in our stomach. Some feel it in your heart. Some feel it in your head. Wherever you're feeling that feeling, you need to let it go. So ask yourself, what am I not feeling? Am I keeping myself busy? Is one of the questions. Am I keeping myself busy? Am I immersing myself into my work, into my job? Am I becoming a shopping alcoholic? And I say alcoholic because it is a shopping addiction. After Martin passed away, I went and bought shoes. I loved shoes. Back then, because I was only 51, I could still wear the high shoes, pretty shoes, strapless shoes, all the other shoes. And I went shoe shopping. Whenever I felt down and whenever I felt meh, I would go buy shoes. And then came the quandary. Oh my goodness, what color do I want? Do I want pink? Do I want yellow? Do I want orange? I don't know. I'll just get one in every color. Until somebody made a comment and said to me, Denise, I've never seen anybody buy shoes like you do. You don't just buy one pair, you buy one pair in 20 different colors. And that's when I started realizing this is not healthy. What I'm doing is not healthy. So feeling is becoming self-aware, aware of your feelings. And I know that it's all very well, as I said in the beginning, is to feel and to become aware of your feelings. But what's the next step? How do you let them go? How do you let them go? Letting go is a process. It's an inner journey. And that's exactly what I teach in my Flow Grief Release program, is how to release those emotions. Number one, we go through how you feel, and you're in a safe place. You're feeling your emotions. You know what you're feeling. And together, we map out your way forward on how to feel, how to let go of that feeling. And then, more importantly than even just letting go, we implement a new way. We implement new strategies, because you can't just let them go and leave an empty void. It's like pulling weeds out of a garden. And guess what? If you don't plant it and replant it with pretty flowers or new shrubs or a new garden and then take care of it, weeds are going to grow back again. So the flow method is number one, to feel. We have to feel our emotions. Once we know what we're feeling, once you know what you're feeling, then it's letting go, releasing and letting go of that emotion, whatever's come up for you. And then the next step is to overcome. And the next step, overcoming, is, overcome. How do you overcome? That's where you start implementing new strategies, implementing new beliefs, implementing new ways of being. This is your transformation. Because it's only in the transformation that you can become a whole feeling person again, whatever that looks like to you. And I'm sure that you don't want to see your family broken up by the death of your loved one. I'm sure that you don't want to see yourself not ever moving forward because maybe your partner died and you feel you're never going to love again. Love is our natural way of being. You loved and you're grieving because you loved and you still love. But we cannot hang on to that old energy. And I say energy because it's an old energy of love. We need to create new love, new way of being. You don't have to have a new person in your life if you're a widow. I've been a widow now for 15 years. I'm on my own. I love being on my own. I enjoy my own company. I'm not necessarily looking for a new partner. If you're happy within yourself, you move forward within yourself. Does that make sense? Because you rediscover who you are. You find you. That's the work we do together in the flow method. If you've lost a child, the worst thing anybody can say to you is just have another baby, because nobody's going to replace that child. And you know that. You know the pain that you felt and you're still feeling with the loss of that child. But here's the good news. Regardless of what the loss was, regardless of what the tragedy was, you can move forward when you start feeling, start going within and letting go. So I hope you've enjoyed this today. And if you really want to have a chat to me, please book a call with me. Even though I'm in Australia, it doesn't matter because technology does amazing things. We'll spend about 45 to 60 minutes on a call where I help you map your way forward. Don't do grief alone. Grief is trauma. It's not just the loss of your loved one. It's not just the loss of your life. It's the loss of your future together. It's the loss of your dreams. It's trauma. It's reinventing your future without your loved one. So please reach out to me. But remember, more importantly, start feeling your emotions. Hopefully we'll catch up soon. But take this and play it many times if that's what you need to do. And when you're ready, I'm here. So speak to you soon. Bye.